Evelyn to Phil, December 31st, 1942, 8 p.m. Dearest Phil, no mail today. I can't understand why. Even if you had written late, I would have received it in the second mail. Why? I feel terribly let down because of it. What a New Year's Eve. Blue and miserable. But then I never did have any luck with New Year's dates, so I guess I can't kick. I received the enclosed card from Jeanette and Herman. I hope, sweet, you will wait till you come home before. Page 2, sending a card. I'd like, if I may, to select the card, but if you prefer to do otherwise, that's entirely up to you. I was busy all day again and feel quite knocked out. I took my first shower. Flow has stopped completely in 5 weeks. It felt swell. I'll bet I dropped about 3 pounds in weight. That's how dirty I felt and was, in spite of daily spongings. I really should have taken Adele out today. That's how lovely and sunny it was. However, I just couldn't find the time. Jack S. will not go on the 3 to 11 shift. His foreman won't let him. He won't ever see Gloria except on Sundays for the next month. Flo got a lovely pair of deep brown leather pumps. Aunt Sonia, $6, and a beautiful brown leather bag, $5. Mom gave her and Goldie each $5 for a Christmas. Page 3, present, which I forgot to tell you. Does your record arrive regularly these days? I'm going to miss talking to you Saturday, but then I'll have you on Wednesday, and that is something. I'm going to make this a short letter, sweet, if you don't mind, because I'm too depressed to write further. I hate to welcome a new year as matters stand now, and I'm afraid of what may happen to us, even though you've asked me not to think of us. I can't seem to think of anything but us these days, and wonder repeatedly when it will all end. Page 4. At least I can say Happy New Year, my beloved Daddy Phil, and love from all. Always your Evie. Philip to Evelyn. Last day, 1942, 9 p.m. Evelyn, dearest. Well, here it is New Year's Eve again. All the boys except 4 have gone into town to ring in the new year. I had no desire to do any celebrating. My happiness and hopes are far from here or Columbus, and it would be a physical impossibility for me to get into the gay and carefree mood that is a part of ringing in the new year. Sitting here in the rare quiet of the barracks and writing to the one person who knows what I am feeling at this moment is my idea of the appropriate way for me to celebrate, in quotes. You too, sweetheart, are in all likelihood in a similar mood, and what I wouldn't give to talk to you and comfort you right now. New Year's Eve is, among other things, the time for resolutions, and I have just one to suggest for your approval and adoption. We hereby resolve in the coming year to keep our chins up, to meet any and all disappointments with fortitude, to have faith in the future, to do everything in our power to hasten the victory and the peace, and finally to be a good and true husband and father, mother and wife, so that we may be worthy of our daughter, our families, our friends, and our country. Page 2. The year 1943 will, without a doubt, be the most eventful of our lives. During its course, we may well find ourselves in dramas whose plots are usually reserved for books and movies. A few short months may find us separated by thousands of miles of land and water. We may be called on to sacrifice all that is near and dear to us for the sake of a free world. Yet we must be brave. We must have faith in a kind and just providence, whose function it is to so order events that right and the good emerge triumphant. I am a soldier, sweet, and fully intend to act and conduct myself according to the glorious tradition of the American soldier, who in all history has never fought a wrong fight nor a losing fight. The first American soldiers at Valley Forge dictated by their courage in the face of adversity the course of all future generations of soldiers. I, for one, have no desire to be any less a man than they proved themselves. To my mind, only a man in the true sense of the word deserves a wife and a daughter, and I want, above all else, to be worthy of you and Adele, to be a husband and father deserving of your respect and love in years to come. If I failed in my duty to you now, which is to be a soldier, and all the word implies, then I will have lost my self-respect, and with it the moral right to call myself Evelyn's husband and Adele's father. You too have a duty and a responsibility to yourself, your daughter, and your husband, that of being and conducting yourself as a soldier's wife and, page 3, his daughter's mother. Yours is a twofold duty, and hence twice as difficult to perform. My prayer, then, is that you find the moral strength and physical stamina and singleness of purpose, and will hold fast to your New Year's resolution, and in doing so, to inspire your soldier husband with your example. God bless you, Angel, and keep you well for Adele and myself. Your loving husband, Phil. P.S. My love to all the family and all our friends.